Welcome everyone, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I'm going to get right here into the read. It is a Twin Flame Divine Masculine read. This is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, don't force it to fit. And please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps. And also, I should be finishing up the rest of the 12 signs, which isn't just for Twin Flames. It's general for all 12 of the signs. So if you can share those reads, that would be helpful for me as well. And if you like the content, please like and subscribe if you want to get notifications. If you want to schedule anything with me, all my information is below. It's twinflames3344.com and at gmail.com for any sessions, readings, coaching, Reiki. And then, of course, my CD is Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames at CD Baby, Google Play, Amazon, and iTunes. And of course, that's a great way to support me. It's only $1 and you're actually getting some nice music for that $1, but it's also at the same time a great way to support me. So I thank you guys for all of your support. I love you. And let's get right into the read. It is December 8, 2019. The 8 is of the Strength card, the inner and outer strength. 8 is also the higher manifestation of the 4, which is the ability to survive on this planet. The 8 is more about manifesting your dreams. So we have that, and then the day adds up to the 32-5, which is the 6 of Wands. It's also a 5 of freedom, change, and expansion. Also the Hierophant energy. And the 6 of Wands, the journey, the leader, the getting the attention, the leading the way, the success and good news, and the strength of manifesting your dreams. So this is the energy for today. The masculine read was cut. The SIRIAN Starseed deck is the main deck for the read. Was cut at 9:35 to 36, which is the Wounded Warrior, and the 10 of Wands, the 9 and 10 of Wands. The 9 and 10 of Wands. So ending the burden, right, of the weight of the world upon your shoulders, and the Hermit energy. And then we finished up the read right at 10 o'clock. So the 1 of the Magician with a lot of source energy backing it up with the 3 zeros. So for this read, the major arcana are abundance, which is like the Empress, justice, reflection, which is the Hermit, karma, which is like judgment, and shadow, which is the devil. Before the read, indigo and strength came up, which is the Magician and strength. And then we have 2 pentacles, 1 sword, 2 wands, and 1 cup, which is 21-21. Completion of the world. The only court card that came up was the Knight of Pentacles in the main part of the read. After the read, we had the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Before the read, the Knight of Cups. We had double 5s, which is the Ace of Swords, the Truth, and double 2s, which is the Fool, taking that leap of faith with an open heart always. The other numbers that came up here, besides the 21-21 and the double 5s and double 2s, we also had the sequence 4, 5, 6, 7, the number 1 of the Magician, and the Unity Consciousness, of course. And then in a lesser sense, well, also the 25, which is the Knight of Wands, the 12 of the Hangman, the 29 of the 24 of the Queen of Wands, and the 45 of the 5 of Cups. So the message here was all about completion, patience, spiritual partnership, and physical activity. And it was a very simple message today regarding the key, again, because the key after death has been coming up a lot. So the key, or toggling up even, the etheric realms or the feminine energy, the key of the Sophia, the feminine side of the masculine and the feminine. After death, the divine feminine within the masculine, the chariot, or the number 7, and taking a risk, and I was getting inherent risk regarding completion, patience, spiritual partnership, and physical activity in order to speak, right? Because it's always a risk to use your words as opposed to your feelings and your actions. So the key after death, like I said, also a tad was coming up here, risky, regarding those things. Risk, completion, patience, spiritual partnership, and physical activity. The 5 of Swords, which is the war, leaving the Two of Swords behind. And then I was getting the song, I Need to Know. If you want, then you better say so. I need to know. So that was coming up. Who was that? Is that the police? I can't remember. Anyway, so the key, which is also the Allen wrench, that might be coming up for someone, and advertisements, the key ads are even of thoughts and words. So not out of balance as far as too many words. You know, it's always short and to the point when you're talking about advertising. Also, the key after death in the feminine within the masculine of thoughts and words regarding completion, patience, spiritual partnership, and physical activity. Also, the key after death, the Chariot, which literally is the ascension of the masculine and feminine together, of ice and swords, or thoughts and words, like driving in a snowstorm on ice. It's a slippery slope. It's better to start a fire and then cool off, or grow the love then manifest, or which actually manifests the love. So start the fire, which creates the love, then cool off in order to manifest. Create the third energy, the etheric realms, and then use it, which is the physical realm. So we start with the Knight of Pentacles upright. So here is the Knight of Pentacles, or the Knight of Crystals, up right there. Underneath it we have the indigo reversed. Indigo reversed, the Strength is upright. The Two of Wands then, and then the Knight of Cups. But the Knight of Cups is reversed today. So there's a proposal from the Knight of Pentacles, loyal servant, the workhorse, imprisoned, restricted, holding back time, money, energy, while recovering or in recovery or rehabilitation or jail, offering a promise or a ring to save his place. The Dark Knight in transition, transformation, and then walks away and within, after insecure, without the tools, and feeling weak, and shows new path, but jealousy or insincerity issues may be holding him up, and he may be working on those things, or spending issues could be an issue here too. In the aftermath of war, the wounded warrior surrenders. The Queen of Swords proclaims patience in her truth, walking away and within to come together in truth and triumph of the King of Swords reversed. No talk, all work. 16 channels between his legs, offline. Not in his truth, and revealed to group by the Queen of Swords. Cold has iced over. The crown blown, all out, the crown's been blown out, all pointing to the Three of Cups. The group, the friends, the gossip, the ladies who lunch, the co-workers, the peers or employees, always partying or celebrating, cutting to his core. Towering inferno, frozen in time, with ladies dancing, rituals, celebrating without him. His truth negated, deemed unimportant. Okay, so we go back to these wounds that came up this week about groups, feeling left outside the group. Proposal to the King of Swords reversed to work group, or proposal received at work, with the Lovers reversed at 10:39. 10 is the Wheel of Fortune, the turn for the better, and the 39 is the Knight of Cups, which was reversed. So there's jealousy here. So we have the Lovers reversed, breakup without affection, insecurities without tools, and manipulation between lovers, and the Queen of Swords speaking truth to the world while he focuses on work, a noble cause, or establishment, or building a new home, or at least meeting with an architect, or making plans, as I'm losing my voice. Lovers apart making plans to come together and co-create, she with her truth, and he trying to figure out the truth of his DNA strand and his tools. And then some different things were coming up as regarding tools as we go forward. Cotton was coming up as the fabric of our lives. And also I was seeing the trees. I don't know what kind of trees they are. The trees in Italy where they all look so perfectly lined up and they don't get overgrown at all. They're kind of sparse trees, but they always look very perfectly lined up. But that kind of tree was coming up here. So the cotton is the fabric of our lives, and all I need is the air that I breathe was also coming up. Creating a fabric of cotton, silica, and flowers were coming up too, as well as iron and air. Gold coin, bricks and mortar, the archway or the sole of the foot, shaped like a heart with trenches below. And then I was literally seeing the heart. So in the Three of Pentacles card, and I'll show you that since I have it right here in front of me, as it's all flipped around anyway. All right, so here with the Three of Pentacles card, you see how this is an archway, but it's a pointed archway. But if you take this shape and you go down, it becomes the heart. Okay, it's a heart shape. And what I was seeing was the heart shape, but the the bulbs of the heart at the top, upside down, are below the ground. So I was getting from this card a lot of information about this. I was seeing the heart upside down. So the point of the heart actually is the archway, and then the two bulbs below are trenches below the ground. It's some kind of balancing technique here. But if you fill in the heart with the 3 gold coins, you literally then have 3 triangles between each circle as well, and that makes the heart. 3 gold coins makes the heart with the 3 triangles between, which also mimic the toroidal field. All right, because it always has the two circles and then the hourglass shape between them. So this references like 2 of them put together into 1. So the 3 gold coins and a flower beneath creates the triangle, and then the 2 other triangles from the sides and in the middle. So again, the bricks and mortar in the archway and the sole of the foot shaped like a heart with the trenches below. Finances and career came up, and deception was underneath this. And that has to do with finances and career affecting your love life for the Divine Masculine. Sweet memories of kids or twins, socks in the tree, keeping souls warm, out on a limb, a bit cold in the fall. The Queen of Swords unable to escape the man in the mirror, unable to wake him, or he, his partner. Out for dinner or drinks with flame always there, or now literally out on a date with flame, planning new life and how to save or manifest money. Green boots with flaps, footsie under the table, on your toes, after trying to wake Sleeping Beauty, after a drunk night out, Barbie in the shopping cart or Animal House girl, or perfectly posed in her wicker chair by the oriental carpet, even when out cold, pretending to be asleep, but having that perfect appearance, like never feeling like they can be natural. Or each of the masculine and his partner of the couple has a lover on the side and no new life. So health comes up here, 71, which again is that 3 of Pentacles I just showed you, 71. So health having to do with co-creating and coming together. And then beneath that was music. So music of the spheres has been coming up all week, and that's 32, which is the 6 of Wands, or the journeyman. So having to do with health, coming together to co-create, and creating music together, music to your ears. Okay, so co-creation and the journey. The Tower reversed in the aftermath of financial drain, powerlessness, dependence, or 2 difficult teens, and that was at 11:11 here, drained, sick, or overexposed, sick and tired, or drained of all resources after fight with kids, or adults acting like children. The older one spends out of control, and the younger one with a potty mouth, or lies, or verbal vomit constantly. Sneaking out the back, Jack, post-battle, post-war, to the High Priestess, secret, or two proposing psychic abilities, or going to see a show. Proposing using psychic abilities, or going to a show together. And that was at 11:14, which is Justice and the Temperance card of patience and balance. So Cirque du Soleil is coming up again, or etheric realms and meditation, or tuning fork and music to his ears, music of the spheres, take me away, Calgon. After fight, excuse to escape to a peaceful place. Taking the 5 of Swords with the war within, and leaving the 2 behind for evidence in case they need to know. A tease to cause suffering. Butterflies in separate corners outside in the grass, and that could definitely be 2 kids fighting who were kind of put out to in time out. trying desperately to get through the glass ceiling, peaked out in a job and entering the new field. So it's referencing leaving a job and entering the new field, the same as going from the glass ceiling to the other side. Peaked out in a job, entering a new field, but now on the ground floor. The fourth density, which is different than the dimension. Our physical bodies have not so much to do with the dimension as the density, since the 3D is the most dense realm. The high priest is floating above the Knight of Pentacles, his higher self, and insecure and without the tools, but strong and choosing a new path, without jealous ones or without people who refuse to give love. Walking a fine line of the third to fourth density while traversing the 4D bridge to be free and clear on the other side, where all emotions are seen as good things as opposed to bad here. And then I was seeing the Eight of Cups card. Let's see if it's right in front of me. So I wanted to show you the configuration of how the cups are. Where are you, Eight of Cups? There you are. Okay. So I was being shown the Eight of Cups today, which, you know, you look at this card all the time, but I was seeing today, like, you have 3 here, like of the Trinity, then there's 2 cups here, and then 3 cups below. So what I was getting there is the, this is in the upright, so the 3 foundation, which the 3 down here, the 3 foundation, which then grew plus 2, and then along with the Trinity, or the business, which it is in this deck, but something was still missing, right? So then you're going to find it. So then when I was, the download I was getting from this was the 5 cups here. The 5 cups here is the monad. It's just missing the top rung, and that's what he's actually going to find, right? So here is the Trinity, here's the monad, and then what's 3 plus 6 is the 9 of the unity, the collective consciousness. So that was coming up today. So that was pretty cool. Okay, so the secret, there's a secret or intuitive abilities proposed to or by the King of Swords reversed at work, having to do with finances and career, holding back a new life, money, or project for health reasons, music to his ears, and spheres. So the today especially, the King of Swords reverse can come up as the masculine, but it also can come off as a lawyer for sure, or could be a guy, someone's some kind of guidance counselor, whether it's finances or you know, their sidekick, or, you know, someone at work who always gives them advice. So their advisor. So recently here is the Justice reversed, or injustice, or Libra reversed. The Queen of Pentacles being drained of family money, or with dysfunctional or ill family, and the Divine Masculine 5 of Cups is sad, grieving loss, guilt, or shame of the 3 of Cups, and refusing to see the 2 of Cups just behind him. And by the way, the 2 of Cups was upright in this read. The Knight of Pentacles resting, sleeping, praying, or meditating in 5D, with the Sovereign, the Divine Feminine, after fight or competition in his 3D life, is over with the Page of Wands reversed and the Knight of Cups reversed. He, the Page of Wands reversed, and the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups reversed, and the Empress reversed, ending the battle or cause of it, or Empress reversed is a grandparent hanging out with the kids, or does nothing but hang out and sleep while the Divine Masculine does all the physical work, or the Nine of Pentacles Sovereign hangs still to see new perspectives in dealing with harsh mother or one who is ill. The foundation here is the 5 of Wands reversed, the Knight of Wands reversed, and the Knight of Cups reversed, all reversed here, ending the battle and or competition at work under the King of Pentacles, with the Hermit shedding light on the situation. And here's that, like, you know, advisor next to the King of Pentacles, or it can be the King of Pentacles as well. A boss getting employees to compete to get them to work harder, or the King of Pentacles partner works side by side with his employees, who's always jealous and causing problems, or 2 kids or 2 friends back from the day who haven't given up their player ways, Or the King of Pentacles is jealous in the mirror, falling short of Hermit with light, done aligning with desires and work. And that was at 1143, which is Justice and the Three of Cups, the coming together. Or the King of Pentacles is the Hermit Virgo, or in conflict. And the Knight of Wands is withholding sex, the Knight of Cups withholding love. And that's at 1144, Justice and the Four of Cups. The mastering, grounding, and integrating that offer of love, and the injustice today, because justice is reversed today, of it. So this is in a karmic relationship, one withholding sex, the other one withholding money. Obviously, those are the bargaining tools there. Both overworking or refusing to work, and the King of Pentacles and his advisor have had enough of it. They're just done. And then there's a side note here. There's some cards that just were left out from when I was putting them out, but I didn't put them back in the deck, so I propped them up back there. And it's the Emperor, the Ace of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Wands, which was again referencing paying for sex or paying for big creative ideas, inspiration, or passion. But there's definitely a bargaining here. The Pentacle for Wand, the gold coin for flame, and that was at 1147, Justice and the Synchronicities. And this was at, okay. And when I wrote gold coin for flame, that exchange, right, which is the higher unity consciousness for the flame, I had to change pens because my pen ran out of ink, right? Like, so the story's over. So the central energy is the Empress reversed. So where it would normally be the abundance card, it's not, because it's reversed. There's lack. The Empress reversed, partners destined to heavy burdens of work, loyal servants, and the Queen of Wands reversed, surrenders to the High Priestess reversed, or secret that's out, or the fact that she has no intuition, or reaping rewards and being okay with what she's got, settling out, sharing, to move or end marriage, or the party's over and it's time to pay up, or paying bills so they can go and stay with a friend for a bit, the challenge being the prisoner of work, unstable, moving or ending marriage at present, with heavy burdens, yard work while seeing what else needs to be done, or how to beautify what needs to be beautified in some way. Seeing synchronicities, the masculine, and choosing options, a tiring or draining thing, ain't no sunshine when she's gone comes up, and constant reminders of the inherent risk of under the radar lying, cheating, or stealing, or running away from self, and others seeing the downloads being passed on. The injustice of holding on while skating on thin ice, withholding from sovereign, unfair at present, the battle over, the sovereign holding tongue with the King of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles abusing themselves, the pain of expansion and the bliss of release. And that can have to do with addictions as well. A new love between the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups reversed, who's jealous, expressing feelings and energetic exchange with soulmate or sovereign at the full moon with Grail and Mirror. The Dark Knight heading to work, or to end, or the death at work, or total transformation, one done overworking and aligning with desires, and the other still grieving the loss, guilt, and shame, falling short of peace. Now, crowning is the Six of Pentacles, standing up for self in the aftermath of sudden events, of news, and spreading the word of a split, a lie, or need for clarity, over the loss, letting go of the third baton, and dropping the facade, and now breaking patterns. A split getting out to the sealed divine feminine, or a lie spread to the world, or just completion, the cycle's done. The cycle ending at present, sharing or settling out, trying not to act like kids or hurt each other while doing all this. The Leo strong-arming the boar, yanking their fangs, or the Leo or egos being controlled or held down for the Page of Cups and Page of Pentacles, which can be two children, offering love, time, and energy to the one choosing a new path. Or their proposal, these two kids, is rejected by the Knight of Cups reversed, who's jealous of their idea perhaps, while then takes it to the Queen of Cups upright, who expresses feelings to partner in deliberation, or with poor judgment about the worst being over with new passion. The Knight of Pentacles who can be the same as the Queen of Cups. They're two separate people, but the Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Cups are both upright as well. In exchange with traveling or about traveling to or with the Emperor and their new passion. So the Queen of Cups, it's like these kids come to the Queen of Cups, who then takes those ideas to the Emperor, but there's some kind of traveling idea. So maybe the Queen of Cups and the kids are trying to get the Emperor to go on a trip, or just have some kind of new idea that maybe the mother is squashing, but then doesn't tell the kids, or steals their idea to get it for herself. So it could be doing it for her and the kids, or taking their idea and taking it to be her idea to the Emperor about some kind of to travel to the Emperor about a new passion. So that new passion can have to do with the Emperor actually, and the twins specifically, or that's his focus, while the others are, the kids and the Queen of Cups, are focusing on this other idea. Or the Knight of Pentacles is working on an update on negotiations between Cancer and Aries, or Virgo and Scorpio. So wanting to get an update, whether it's at work or in court, they're trying to get an update on the situation. The Page of Pentacles with new love, or an idea or proposal, rejected by jealous sibling or coworker, who takes that idea, possibly a Queen of Cups, to the Emperor to end the pain of the full moon release and transform new passion into freedom from workplace. To take a leap, this is for the Emperor, really, to take a leap to not working, or then working from home. Or Dark Knight or Scorpio with new passion to be free from the workplace. Aries or Capricorn and Sag reversed grieving him not being at work, and then the Karmic grieving him being at home. So this idea might have been to the advantage of the kids, because they may have come up with this idea, but then the Queen of Cups came up with an idea to serve her, to bring it to the Emperor to get him to do what she wants him to do. But I think the Emperor had his own agenda, so it's, see how it's getting passed along here. So soon the Hermit, Reflection, or Virgo is ending family or emotional cycle, or the King of Cups is refusing to let their unhappiness, the family's unhappiness, affect him. He's still going to be the King of Cups, unconditional love. While the King of Wands ends the battle with the Knight of Swords reversed, the prison between moving and ending work, or prisoner of home and work. Finding happiness, and you notice that prisoner of war is the same of the POW is the same for prisoner of work. So finding happiness at one and free, or finding happiness alone and free, with depressed bird keeping to self about what she's been giving to others without his permission. And the King of Cups at night, or at the full moon, coming together with depressed bird, or out drinking with friends to be free from depression, or Aquarius reversed. So Capricorn upright, Sag reversed, and Virgo upright come up here, as well as Cancer upright, Aries upright, and Aquarius reversed. The Divine Masculine seeing himself as the Ace of Flames. He's on fire, running away from the one who keeps to themselves, who he has a burning passion for, out of healing broken heart and separation. New growth, or aroused out of healing the pain, stuck in thoughts or emotions without peace, but satisfied alone, or there could be a bit of arrogance there as well. Or while one was meditating or quiet time at the water and blocking out everything else, right, to get some peace time, to relax and get away from the stress of work and home. I was getting definitely people may have been stealing from them at home or work while they were away, or taking their ideas and running with them, and now burning flame is out of healing and forgiving that. The Divine Masculine is aroused by, or has a new passion for healing and forgiving now, after no peace and or arrogance, or has now met his match. Love yourself first comes up. This could be the one. Wedding, which this situation just involves marriage. That's all it says. And then separation has to do with clearing your energy. And then the final card that came out was engagement. that your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Around the Divine Masculine, or how he is seen, is the Four of Cups reversed, starting over in love. The King of Swords reversed, offering new love under the radar, feeling a failure, but he's not. Starting over in love, trading a little love for a big love, with the Queen of Cups deliberating the journey with him, or the Queen of Cups is starting over, not hearing the call of the journey, and the King of Swords offering love elsewhere, to flame. Clear blocks, Divine Masculines, of karma reversed, depression, tripping up, and PTSD. Clear blocks around deliberating too long and having made a bad decision because you didn't trust yourself. You trusted others over yourself and your own intuition. 1246 is the Hangman, and the children in the garden are the twins. So at the full moon, coming together to celebrate being free as a bird. Free from the Aquarius reversed and depression, loss of hope, and someone with no dreams. Physical activity comes up, spiritual partnership, patience, and completion, but even more so today for the masculines about moderation, everything in moderation. Before I go on to this next section, the Emperor and the Empress is reversed, the Emperor is upright. This can be the masculine and his partner in a split, but it also can reference one of their parents. So we have a King and Queen of Cups and the Emperor and the Empress reversed. So one can be one's parents and one set is the other's parents. And one of these couples could also be split up, right? So they might have other partners involved. But they can double, so it can double as the Emperor and Empress being the masculine and his partner, or karmic, and it also can be someone's parents at the same time. So the Page of Cups, and also there's a King of Swords and Queen of Swords, and they can both be lawyers or advisors, okay, or some kind of guidance counselor, that kind of thing. So the Page of Cups struggling for the words for reunion, and this is about the masculine, his inner child, shy about this kind of thing, or about expressing emotions, having a tough time with that, trying to find the words or how to express himself for coming together in reunion. The Devil or Capricorn, impatient or losing their temper, or fallen angel Sagittarius, waving at work, impatiently or without patience, or without Sagittarius reverse knowing about it at night. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra, Taurus, Aquarius, and Sagittarius here. The Devil settling out, or Capricorn with Aquarius, Scorpio, or Aries, with new passion to leap to the twin, now with the worst being over, to receive the bliss of ending the suffering of overwork and depression and frustration, holding back passions and having no peace. Recovering from the cold and exile from the group, the King of Cups, with their eyes on the Queen of Swords connection, presenting truth to the Hierophant, and strong taming the beast, or presenting or triumphing with Taurus and Leo, or a Taurus Leo. The Queen of Swords is alone, or with the King of Cups, presenting to an establishment, a church or institution, and being strong about it. The Divine Masculine on fire, he's met his match. Virgo and Capricorn both upright, or Virgo Capricorn's one person, and Taurus Libra is reversed, or Aquarius reversed. The Knight of Pentacles proposes to end battle with flame and start over in love, injustice for the Empress reversed, challenged by passing downloads or lying, cheating, and stealing. The Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius reversed, or Libra reversed is sharing or settling out with the Devil, or who just could be a Capricorn, in exile with the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords, lawyer, present with truth in church or court. They may be presenting their truth here. Taming the beast or truth to a Taurus and a Leo. The Knight of Pentacles out with insecurities or loss of their tools, and now being strong, or Virgo, Gemini, Aries, and Leo choosing a new path due to jealousy and making an offer or proposal or let's make a deal, which could be insincere with the look on his face, to correct an injustice with the High Priestess, secret or psychic abilities, with the King of Swords at his side, who could be a lawyer or advisor or counselor, whatever it is, in order to end battle, and it could be a financial advisor as well, to end the battle with the Empress reversed And forensic accountants have been coming up too, so that might be coming up in a divorce or separation between people. To end the battle with the Empress reversed in lack and settle out, share, the challenge being the downloads and the risk-taking, the manipulations or the lying, cheating, and stealing, waiting to share with new passion or flame, their reflection, their match. There's also Virgo energy with the Hermit here, and the Devil and Capricorn, to start over in love without Aquarius addictions or without judging or announcing or sharing addictions or codependencies, while recovering from exile or a cold perhaps, with unconditional love and the Queen of Swords partner, fusion and present truth together, presenting the truth together to the Hierophant and taming the ego, or Taurus and Leo, or fusing the truth with unconditional love and source, God or creator, the lion's heart and the virgin heart as one. Okay, so that's it. Where are we? I'm just going to pull you one card real quick because I still want to get the other signs done for you guys. So we're going to go with the Good Tarot and just pick one card for you guys, just to sum everything up. So what was the point of this read for everyone today? The significance? What is the advice for us? What is the advice today? What is the advice? So for everyone watching, it is December 8th today. December 8th. As we approach the full moon, one more shuffle. Okay. So December 8, 2019, for everyone watching, and the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? And let's remove all negative energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned, and filling that empty space with only beautiful love and diamond light, diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And before I pull these cards too, I want to remind you that this full moon coming up on the 12th, I think it's the 12th, on the East Coast it was 12:12 at literally 12:12 a.m. So it's pretty significant on the East Coast there. All right, so two cards came out for you guys, and possibly another two I'll get to. The bottom of the deck is the Seven of Air, so that was very significant because that was the challenge today, was that Liar, Cheater, Thief card. But you can see it's much sweeter in this deck. So very much about, you know, she's coming together with all the ducks here, the different birdies, you know, because we got the doves above too, but she's got a mask on. She's not really showing them her true face. So even though she's angelic, she's still hiding something about her true self. But the birds tend to like her, so they, you know, they have good instincts about this. So she may think she's actually worse than she actually is, because all the animals know what her true essence is. Right? It has to do, you know, lying, cheating, and stealing, anything that has to do with fear stems out of insecurities or not trusting yourself. So that's the underlying energy which just came up. And then the two cards that popped out together are the Ace of Water reversed and the Six of Earth reversed. And I'll show them to you right upside up so you can see them. But these are both reversed. So we have the deer, and it's funny because I have deer underneath my piano, if you can see them over there. So the Six of Earth has to do with the balance of sharing and settling out. You know, could be some gold coins and some silver coins. And then, you know, the antlers have to do with the strength of being able to defend your ground, your property, defend yourself. And this is kind of referencing the need of money to do that, right? To have a home, have shelter, needing to settle out. And then the Ace of Water here, I keep blanking out on, I just said it yesterday too. This guy, I know what it is. Since my concussion, I really blank out on words sometimes. I can't retrieve them anymore. It's driving me crazy though. But anyway, this energy of the Ace of Water, you know, is that new love. This is very innocent though in this card. And this is a pearl, you know. This love is very innocent, and it's really loves this pearl. It's coveting that pearl, the Ace of Water, you know, that sweet, beautiful, luminescent love, which is kind of paralleling the, I just said the lion's heart and the virgin heart fusing as one. And this is like that virgin heart, and this is more that lion's heart. You know, the antlers are like the mane of the lion. It's what the deer is very proud of. And it's like they're wearing earrings as well. And but this is the masculine, right? Because they have antlers. Wearing earrings. So money is there, like women would wear earrings. The money and the antlers are that they're referencing that that's the same. They're adornments. The masculine's adornment is how wealthy they are. So in reversed here, you know, this is a breakup and needing to settle out, but, you know, it's unfair in the settlement. All right, when there's no love, there's no balance, right? There's no equity in a relationship if there's no love. So that's the point. You can have all the adornments you want and all the protection that you want and all the innocence you want, but if you don't show love to each other, there will never be equitable balance. These two also came out, and I love the colors in this card, but these are also both reversed. Page of Air, which is the Page of Swords reversed, and the Fool reversed. This is someone, again, not trusting yourself. It's the Page of Air reversed. You know, he's like really insecure and really immature in conversation because he doesn't trust himself. The Fool is lacking faith. They fall on their face and from grace because they don't trust themselves. So this is just reiterating what I told you guys already. Look how beautiful those cards are, though. I love the purples that they use. All right, so it's about no communication or messages, or negative communication or messages. It could be spying as well. But the Fool, you know, it could be really immature, mean girl kind of communication too, with the Fool falling from grace or falling on their face in using this kind of immature communication. So, you know, just trust yourself. Don't get triggered. And again, that's the message with this risky energy coming up. So you know the routine. Drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, and get your nature. And, you know, if you fall, allow the purge to come. I always get major resets and messages right after, so they're good too. And you guys rise and be love. Have an amazing day.